Good morning, students. In class 6, today we are having our second part of chapter number 3, that is Ancient Towns and Scriptures. So let's start our chapter. So, students, last time we have learned about the Harappan civilization. Okay, some of the part we have learned that how they were living, what was their lifestyle, okay, and how was their construction. Okay, so that was the main things which we have learned last time. And about the public bath also we were talking. See here, it is a public bath of Mohenjo-daro, and we have seen about the different construction. Okay, construction, what style they were having, what is the construction at that time they were having. So we can realize by seeing this picture. Okay, now next one. So here we will have the next part, that is here streets were parallel to the main road. The road intersected each other at the right angle. Street were organized in such manner that whole town could be divided into rectangular sections. So you can see that, see here we can have that idea. See, there is a rectangular shape between the roads also. You can see, for example, that we already talked in our last lecture, okay, and as well as I have given you the example of our school and Sky Bell, okay. So they both are just that both buildings are opposite to each other, but in between that we can see a parallel road, okay, and which is constructed rectangular, in a rectangular shape, okay. So in that time also it was like that. So they were having that idea before this many years about the road construction. After that, evidence of night light system has also been obtained on public road. Highly developed and systematic system for disposal of water and in Harappan civilization. Each houses flowed into small sewer, and from all sewer to a large sewer. Water from flowed of the city town. A public bath has been found in Mohenjo-daro. In the public bath is a pond for bathing. There are steps arranged on both the sides to get in. So there are changing rooms around the pond. See here it is said about the evidence, the proof has been found, okay, that they were having the system of disposal of water also, that I have given you the last time example about the terrace. The terrace water is just passing from the manhole, okay, on the terrace one hole is there, and from that area the water is just passing from there, and it is moving to the disposal of the water side, okay. There is a pipe, okay, right now also means many a times what we can see on the, especially on the road side, under the road you can see there are big pipes, okay, and from that big pipes it is the water, okay, the dirty water is passing from that side and it is moving to the river or the sea, okay. So this is right now also the same condition, but at that time what was there, it was open. One thing I tell you about Harappan civilization, during that time the disposal of water was just like a gutters, okay, big gutters like, okay, and they were having the cleaning of the sewage, okay, the whatever the dirtiness of the some of the dirts were there, okay, that is we can say the dust, okay. So dust we are putting in the dustbin, so that dust whatever it is coming, okay, it is known as sewage. So it is just clean by the different tools, okay. and the people are just checking every day that, okay, there see we are also having some of the system. Actually we are this government is providing us from municipality different water is coming every day, okay, or 2 day 3 day, so municipal water is coming at our home. Okay, along with that we are having the disposal of water system also today also, but it is underground. Okay, big pipes are fitted, and from small pipe to, the waste water is moving to the large pipe, and the large pipe it is moving to just towards the river, okay, or the sea. Okay, so that dirty water is moving out. And other than that, it is also said about the public bath also. Okay, in the public bath also they were having that cleanliness. Okay, and they were having the steps. Okay, means if you are going to temples, there you can see different lakes are there or the ponds are there. Okay, so especially I know that if we are going to Somnath temple, there is one temple and that is named as Bhalka Tirth. Okay, so Bhalka Tirth, there is one pond is there. Okay, so some of the temple you can see ponds are there. Okay, and that type of ponds were used as public bath. Okay, so this was the condition at that time. And now the other one, public bath would have been used for religious occasion. In addition to this period, houses were used, assembly halls have also. In Mohenjo-daro, Harappa is an archaeological site located in Montgomery Mary district of Punjab, currently in Pakistan. Harappa must have been, so here we can see that key, what is written here. Here it is said about the public bath, okay, which is used in the especially at the time of religious occasion and the festivals, okay. And also it is said that ki Harappa must have main towns of Indus Valley civilization. The main features of Harappa is granary. About 12 grain stores have been found on river bank of Ravi River. So see, actually we were talking about the public bath, about the disposal of the water, okay, and we have seen that ki Harappa must have been main town of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so there are different areas. We have seen that Mohenjo-daro is a very main city, Harappa, okay, and there are different, I think so, there were also just, we are having the village area, we are having the city, okay, in that also we can see that that people also having this type of condition at that time, okay. So they were having the different facilities, okay, and yes, at that time along with water it is said about the grains, okay. So what we talk about the grains is that they were having the store yards, okay, that we are having different godowns. So 12 godowns were found, that 12 godowns, the what we can say the proof of evidence of godowns were found. 12 evidence of godowns were found at that time, just near the river Ravi. Okay, Ravi river is there, and near to that there were 12 godowns. So you can see how much agriculture they were dependent on. Okay, so they were doing agriculture at that time, and they were having a lot of crops at that time. Okay, so after getting the crops, what the farmers are doing, they are storing the grains. Okay, after harvesting the crops, what they are doing, they are storing the grains to a godowns. Okay. After that, Lothal is situated on the bank of Bhogao river in Dholka Taluka in Ahmedabad district. Lothal was commercial port and or industrial town in ancient city. So Lothal, it is an industrial city at that time, we can say. Right now we are having cotton more here in Ahmedabad, but at that time Ahmedabad district, that is specially in Lothal, I have told you before also, Lothal is coming in Gujarat, okay, and just near the Bhogao river in Dholka Taluka. So just in near to Ahmedabad, that is in Dholka Taluka, which is coming in Ahmedabad district. So at that place, what was there? Lothal was the commercial port and an industrial town in ancient time. So it is said about the port, okay, just near to Ahmedabad we have also the port. If you see in the map, okay, the sea is just moving inside and it is in the border part of the Ahmedabad, means Gujarat, you see, no? So interior part also, some of the interior part the sea is coming, okay. So near to Ahmedabad also you can have some of the sea water, okay, in the border, but it only one place. A structure made of bricks has been found in Lothal. It is considered that it must have been a dockyard. It can be assumed that the vessels of ships arriving here were used for loading and unloading the goods. In addition, warehouses, factories were found here. So it can be said that Lothal was the prosperous port in ancient in the international trade. Harappan civilization must have been done through the port of Lothal. यानी कि देखो here what is that कि Lothal was a center of import and export, we can say like that, okay. So why it is said like that कि Lothal it was a port, that is sea is there in that side, okay. So you can see in Gujarat we are having the border, okay, just surrounded by the surrounded by the sea coast, okay. So we, at that area, that is especially in Lothal area, what is there? The port is there. And we have already seen the different store yards are also there, okay. The godowns are there at that time also. We have seen near the river Ravi, okay, we have seen 12 evidence of these godowns were found, okay. Store yards were found. So in this way, this area is industrial area. Right now we also, Vatwa is an industrial area, then Odav side one industrial area is there, okay. So some of the places where lot of industries are there, okay, and people are doing import and export from there. And as I have told you, the grains were stored in the storeyard or the godown, okay. From that place, people are coming and taking the grains and they are exporting to different places, okay. So this is the condition over there. See here, dockyard of Lothal port. You can see the dockyard of Lothal port. So here the ships are coming and moving, okay. This is the proof, or we can say this is the evidence. The ships may be coming in this place, and the materials, okay, the goods were exported from this place, okay. The ships are coming in this place, and after that the people are the laborers are putting the goods inside the ship, and the ship is moving towards the other place and doing export. After that we can see Dholavira is an archaeological site located in Khadirbet area of in Bachau Taluka in Kutch district. Generally, the Harappa towns are divided into two parts, that is bilateral, while the town of Dholavira is divided into three parts. So we can see here also the divisions are there in Harappan civilization. So Harappan towns were divided in two parts actually, okay, while the towns of Dholavira is divided in three parts. That is, two parts means bilateral and three parts means trilateral, okay. And it is also given here the names, that is Citadel Fort, Upper Town, Lower Town. The main specially Dholavira town is rainwater harvesting system and stadium, okay. So in Dholavira there is also a stadium and water, we can say the rainwater is harvesting at that place. Okay, and if we have to harvest the rainwater, what we are doing, we are making canals. Okay, and also in the same way that people also storing the water. Okay, they were making some of the places like they can store water, that is the rainwater can be stored. And other than that, the stadium is also there found in Dholavira. Okay, I think so. They were having different games also. Okay, they were playing during the ancient age. So we have seen here that Harappan towns divided into two parts and Dholavira in three parts. Okay, and also along with that in Dholavira town, rainwater harvesting is also done and the stadium is also found over there. After that, we can see the Kalibangal. Okay. Kalibangan town of Rajasthan was headquarter of agricultural revolution in Harappan civilization. The remains of farms here provide proof of this. The copper residue found here proves that copper tools must have been manufactured here, and these tools might have been used for agriculture. So Kalibangan town of Rajasthan is the headquarter of agricultural revolution in Harappan civilization. So you can see it is a shocking. Okay, it is shocking how we can say, because Kalibangan town came in Rajasthan. And Rajasthan is the headquarter of agricultural revolution in Harappan civilization. See, the remains of farms here provide proof of this. See, actually, if we talk about Rajasthan, no, we first there were a scarcity of water, okay, and because of that, there is rainwater, means rain is coming very less over there, you know already, okay, and after when Indira Gandhi was there, during that time, before I think so, 1950 or something, 1950. 60 it may be, okay. So during that time what happened, there was made Indira Canal, okay. Indira Canal was made, and before many years in Rajasthan, and Indira Canal water is moving to Rajasthan, okay, and because of that many agriculture can be possible at Rajasthan place, okay. So you can see in place of Rajasthan agriculture also been done, okay, that is in some of the area, and that is because of the canals, okay, and I think so Sindhu river is there, and that water is moving towards the Rajasthan, and that water, from that water this canal was made, Indira Canal, okay. So that water is useful for the people of Rajasthan, and they are doing agriculture with that water, okay. So this was during Harappan civilization also, agriculture was done at Rajasthan also. So they were having the knowledge of how to grow agricultural product in the desert area also. Okay, just like desert area means some of the areas are there in desert also where we can do agriculture, not every area. So it was written that Kalibangan town was a town of Rajasthan where the Harappan civilization were doing agriculture. It is the headquarter of that, and the remains are the proof, okay, evidence of that place. After that, thus the town planning of Indus Valley civilization was well organized, well engineered, well planned and efficient. It was wonderful reflection of the governing power of ruling side in the intelligence of the engineers and craftsmanship of the craftsmen. So you can just, I have told you that only, okay, that during that time the peoples were talented. Actually we are living right now the modern life, but they were having some of the knowledge of technology at that time also, okay, and that you can see in Bahubali also, okay. if you, I think so, you have seen the movie that is Bahubali, and in that also the some of the construction was done in between that of the movie. Okay, and it was some of the construction work was done, and planning was done by that the hero of Bahubali. Okay, Prabhas. So he was doing the planning by having some of the material. Okay, so means the telling means what I want to say is that the people of ancient India were having the knowledge of agriculture, some of the technology, okay, etc. So here we can say that their governance is very active at that time. They were powerful at that time. They were intelligent also, and they were having the engineering knowledge. And also the craftsman, okay, the craftsman having the knowledge of craft. Okay, so this was the thing what we have learned over here in this part. Now we see the economic life of Harappan civilization. Up to here we have learned about the disposal of water, we have learned about different things of Harappan civilization, okay. How the people were living, and how they were doing the construction, or how they were storing the food grains, etc. Now we come to the next part, and that is economic life of Harappan civilization. Now, people of Indus Valley civilization were engaged in various economic activity like agriculture, livestock rearing, trade, silk industry. In agriculture, they were produced crops like wheat, barley, peas, sesame, mustard. They used plugs to plug the land. They reared animals like cow, buffalo, goat, bullocks. Okay. So here we can see that people of Indus Valley civilization, see, Indus Valley civilization and Harappan civilization, they both are same. Okay, that both name are same. Okay, so they were that people were engaged in different types of work during ancient time also. Okay, they were having the economic activities also. What is the meaning of economic activity? Economic activity is just like that. First I will give you the example of barter system. Okay, what is barter system? See, for example, you know that during ancient time people were also having the barter system in Neolithic Stone Age. Okay, they were having the knowledge of barter system. They were exchanging the things to things. Okay, they were exchanging things to things. Okay, for example, one of the people is giving a chair or a desk. Okay, the other people is giving the food instead of that. Okay, that is the exchanging. There is no transaction of the money. But here, in economic activity, there is a transaction of money. Okay, a business is done, and we already know that in the business we are using money, currency, etc. So in agricultural activities, what they were doing, livestock rearing was there, trade was there, silk industries were there. Okay, so this type industries were there. That is coming in agriculture, trade is coming, import export, then silk industries were there at that time. Okay. So in agriculture, what type of crops they were having? They were having wheat, barley, peas, sesame, mustard, etc. So this type of crops they were using at that time. Okay, that is wheat, barley, peas, sesame, mustard, etc. After that, they used plugs to plug the land. Okay, for plugging the land, they were using plugs. Okay, that is one type of material that is used for digging the land. They reared animals like cow, buffalo, goat, and bullocks. They were engaged in internal as well as the international trade. So they were they were cattle rearers also. Okay, they were rearing the cows, buffalo, goat, etc. And along with that, they were not only they were doing the import and export inside the country, but also they were doing international trade. Okay, so they were also doing international trade. International trade means from exporting or importing the material from one country to another. Okay. Historians believed that cotton cloth produced here used to reach Mesopotamia and Egypt via Mesopotamia. Okay, so at that time people were these historians are thinking that they are believing that the people living here were using what they were using cotton clothes they were producing at that time and used to reach Mesopotamia and Egypt. Okay, so they were having, I think so at that time the ships were there. Okay, there were no vehicles were there at that time, which is running by petrol or diesel. So they were using the ships at that time for import and export for the country. Okay, sea is there, and with the help of the sea route, they were going to different countries. Okay, so they were having means historians believe that they were having the knowledge of import and export, and they were doing import export to Mesopotamia and other country, that is Egypt. Okay, so I think so first they were moving to Mesopotamia, and from Mesopotamia they are moving to Egypt. Okay, so this type of import and export were done. Okay, and what were the things people were having other than the clothes? We can say that people were doing the import export of means other works they were doing. So what work they were doing, what professional work they were having at that time? That is pottery, metal work, bead making, sculpture, etc. That is the work of pottery. Okay, pottery work you already know. Okay, along with that metal work is there. Okay, goldsmith, then blacksmith is there, then barber is there. Okay, and the architect was also there. Okay, sculpture. Okay, so this type of different work they were doing at that time. Some of the people were doing barbering work, some of people were doing this work of iron. Okay, so blacksmith work was done at that time, and other than that pottery work was done, means the pots were made from the mud. Okay, so that system also you already know. And the sculpture, the architect means making of the idols. Okay, so idols were also made at that time, and many of the idols you have seen in temples also. If you are going to the temple, then we are having the idol of God Krishna or different this god. Okay, so here we have seen about different things of Harappan civilization. Now the next paragraph, that is social life of Harappan civilization, we will see in our next part. So here we have completed our this second part. So here we can see that what were the things we have completed in our last part. Just we can have a revise of that. So here in third chapter, ancient town and scripture, we have learned about different places. Okay, here in the map you can see different places. Okay, and see here Lothal is also there. Okay, we have seen that in the place of Lothal they were growing different business were done at that time. Okay, just near to Ahmedabad, Lothal. Okay, and see the sea route I was talking about. Near to Ahmedabad, in this area, the sea is moving inside these two parts you can see. Okay, so we can see that this much area is just near to the Ahmedabad. Okay, so here the people of Ahmedabad can do business over means import and export from this side also. Okay, and Lothal is here. Okay, so people of Ahmedabad means they can have the business from here also and here also, the two areas. Okay, then after that we have seen the bath, okay, of Harappan civilization, public bath. So this was the construction made. They were making the different types of ponds, okay, for the people for bathing. Then we have seen the dockyard of Lothal port. Okay, so this is the Lothal area. Okay, we have seen already here. See, Lothal is here, and from this place import and exports were done. Okay, here from this place import and exports were done. And this is the dockyard, you can say the port, okay, where the ships are coming and they are doing import export. And now we will see the next part in next lecture. Okay, so we have completed our topic here. Thank you.